they always said I'm wrong, but what they doing today? I think they want me gone, but I ain't going away. They told me I was wrong, but look at my ass today. Da 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 da.
Dare I say, the legend continues to rise. So once again, hello everybody. Once again on the Real Sports Talk Network, covering the London 2012 Olympic Games from every possible angle. What's good on the internet, what's good in life. I'm Akiem, aka Li495. So, as I said in the open, the legend continues. Another gold, another medal for America's very own Michael Phelps, this time courtesy of the 200-meter individual medley. He was pretty much on from start to finish, and I'm going to get to that in a little bit. But of course, he won gold. Ryan Lochte got second, and as I just mentioned, he was on pretty much from start to finish. There's been a lot of talk, of course, throughout these Olympics. And I guess you can say that I'm sort of guilty of this. If Ryan Lochte was ready to overtake Phelps as the world's #1 swimmer, but he can tell that he was sort of living up to a lot of pressure. Also, 27 years of age, perhaps. Lochte was seemingly poised to overtake him, but that, I think, is pretty much out the window, at least for these Olympics. He is still the world's best #1. He's got his 20 medals to boot, and you can tell from that race. If you saw that race online, he was pretty much owning that race from start to finish. Whether it was the butterfly portion, whether it was backstroke, whether it was breaststroke, or whether it was freestyle, he pretty much, I think, won the race really in the first half with the butterfly and the backstroke. Nobody else could really catch up and make a run. It seemed like late in the race, it seemed like maybe Lochte was going to make a charge, but he was unable to make the charge enough in order to overtake Phelps. Phelps for a while was even flirting with another world record, but even though he did not get that doesn't matter. What does matter is indeed the fact that Phelps has indeed landed another gold medal, his 16th of his very illustrious career, the most illustrious career of any Olympian, as well as his 20th overall. How's about that? Another gold, another day for Michael Phelps. It's almost becoming common. You can say it's almost becoming common for Michael Phelps, and I believe he has one more competitive race left in him before he says bye-bye to swimming for good, and then we can really start to take a look at his career. And I guess we can sort of do that now, but when he's finally done, which will be after most likely this 100-meter race that he's likely also going to be swimming in, if he qualifies, that we're really going to have to start taking a look at his career, not only in the sense of not only great swimmers, because he's definitely, in my opinion, the greatest swimmer ever, but also in the terms of great Olympians. Where does he rank in the list of great Olympians? I personally think he ranks #1, and if you're going to consider that information, then where does he rank in the list of great overall athletes in American history? But that's another conversation for another time. What is important is indeed the fact that another gold medal, his 16th, and another medal overall, his 20th, from Michael Phelps, courtesy of the 200-meter IM. So, once again, thanks for joining me here on the Real Sports Talk Network. Once again, rate, comment, react, reply, add, and subscribe. Phelps victorious once again. Lochte second. What'd you think? Did you see the race online? What'd you think of the race overall? What'd you think also of Phelps' career? Rate, comment, react, reply, add, and subscribe. Look forward to reading your comments as always on the Real Sports Talk. I'm just one guy talking about nothing, so until next time, I'll leave it up to yous. Li495, Akiem, Real Sports Talk, London 2012. See you on the internet someplace.
Just a little ways around the corner from fear.